Alrighty. Hey, it's Chris here today from Huckabones Equipment. We're going to talk a little bit about an L2501 TLB, and we'll pause it right there. We're going to talk a little bit today about the L2501 TLB, and we'll stop it there again. Hello, it's Chris here today from Huckabones Equipment. We're going to talk a little bit about the L2501 TLB. It's going to be a quick kind of overview of it, starting at the front and working our way back to talk about the loader, the tractor itself, and then the backhoe. So let's dive right into it. So we'll start by talking about the loader on the L01 series. In this case, it's the LA525. Before this, the predecessor was the LA524. So Kubota's been making this style of a loader for quite a long time. They've got a pretty good idea what it takes. You know, it's going to lift about 1,200 pounds. With it, you can get the optional skid steer quick attach. I strongly recommend it. We sell it with pretty much every unit out there. So this loader comes with a 66-inch front bucket. It gets you a little bit wider than the tractor. It sits at about 60 inches wide whenever it has the industrial tires on it. So some of the most popular attachments we sell for the L2501 is a set of pallet forks or a grapple, just to really set up a nice little package for it. Now we'll step right into talking a little bit about the 2501. So the L2501 is 25 horsepower, Kubota engine in it. You know, you got your 3-range hydrostatic transmission. It's only available in hydrostatic transmission in the Canadian market. I know the Americans are lucky enough to have a DT model, but in Canada, unfortunately, we can't. In Canada, if you're looking for a DT model in the L01 series, it's only available on the 3901. This model also has, you know, your 4-wheel drive, 3-range hydrostatic transmission. You know, it has the manual PTO, which is great whenever you're turning older implements on. You don't have to worry about breaking your PTO shaft. A lot of the newer ones now have the electronic PTO shaft, so it's like a bang on, like a snap on, snap off kind of idea. So it's nice whenever you're kind of integrating that in if you got some older implements that you're worried about. Realistically, about the only downside to a 2501 is its seat. The economy tractors, it's kind of a drawback to them all. It is that platform itself, you know, is the seat. It's always has been kind of lacking, and it still is. It'd be nice if they came with a little bit higher price tag, with a little bit nicer of a seat. It would be a great feature to have in this series, but you know, it is a nice simple tractor. Again, it does have the hump in the middle. It's not overpowering by any means, but it is 3 or 4 inches high there. But again, it's a nice simple tractor for the market. We sell a ton of them. It's what we recommend to a lot of people, whether they have 10 acres or 100 acres. It suits a lot of applications because, you know, it's got a nice good lift capacity. It can get down your trails. You can use it for anything, whether you're putting a rotor cutter on the back, putting a grapple in the front. It's just a nice clean package that way. And it's as big as you can get without the emission controls. Yeah, so we enjoy that aspect of it. It's being a nice simple tractor for the average user. And now we're going to talk a little bit about the backhoe. So on the L01 series, you have the BH77 Backhoe. You know, this is the first model size that you get where it actually has the 2 seats. You know, the preference is to always have 1 seat. If you want that, you can go as big as the LX. This is the first model where it is the 2 seats. After that, the backhoe, you know, it's called a BH77 for a reason. It digs a flat bottom of 7'7". You know, the reach on it straight out is about 9 feet. It's just a great solid backhoe. You'll see it on the lineup right from the LX, the L01s, and you can put it on the 3560 open station Grand L. We also sell a lot with the thumb, as you can see here. It's a great feature to have. I strongly recommend it if you're ever thinking about getting a backhoe for the back of your tractor. It just makes life so much easier on yourself, whether you're picking up brush or rocks. It's worth every penny. So some of the options we've seen some customers do, some of the aftermarket products out there, is a hydraulic thumb for the back. Generally speaking, you get the package with a cylinder. The only thing you'll need to get on the tractor itself is a set of remotes to make it function properly. A couple of the drawbacks for the BH77 on the L01 series that we've already kind of touched on is the seat itself, as well as whenever you go to attach whenever you go to remove the backhoe, you can't have the 3-point hitch already on there, so you have to install that separate before you can go put your snowblower on a rotary cutter. So can be a pain if you're switching back and forth quite often. If you just have a TLB and that's all you're ever going to use it for, you're going to love this setup. It's a great buy. It fits a lot of needs, so you're going to enjoy that part of it, because this backhoe is rock solid. You know, before this they had the BH76, and before that it was called the BH75. So Kubota's obviously been working to improve it upon each and every time, so you're not going to run into any issues with it. Alrighty, so the L2501 is is just a bulletproof tractor. Kubota's been making the economy line of tractors in that 20 to 35 horsepower for, well, coming up on 30 years now. You know, they had the in this case, before the L2501 was the L2800. Again, was just a bulletproof tractor with no issues. It's been a value buy for a very long time. You see lots on the used market, you know, a ton of them sold throughout North America. It's a tractor you're going to enjoy. You just get to use it. You're not going to run into issues. There's no real breakdowns with it associated with it. It suits a lot of people's needs. It's one you're going to enjoy, and I really hope you enjoyed the overview of it today. And if you ever get a chance, please take a look at them at your local Kubota dealership, as they're a value buy for a lot of people. So I really hope you enjoyed the video today on the overview of the L2501 TLB. If you get a chance, please check them out at your local Kubota dealership. And if you have any comments, please leave them down below, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.